friends.
We are Seth and Lindsay.
Lindsay and Seth.
Lindsay, Seth.
Just in case. We just got in from watching The Last Airbender. And we suck at this.
We don't do this much.
We don't do this very often. Can you tell?
More or less, the movie was interesting.
Interesting is a good word for it.
Yes.
And all of you who loved the TV show, as we did, followed it for years, literal years, it's very different. Especially if you like words being mispronounced. Crying Katara, constipated looking Sokka. Wait, Sokka.
Sokka.
His name is Sokka.
And Ong.
Ong.
Avatarded.
It was avatarded. This is the word that we got up from.
We made up the avatarded word.
Because apparently it's avatar.
Avatar, like avocado.
Yep. But see, if you're going to mispronounce a word, you should make sure every character is going to mispronounce the word. Because avatar was coming from one person. Yeah. It was a little painful.
We think she was British.
A wee bit British. I think she was a
Way
wee bit
bit
British.
She was a British
Avatar.
idiot.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Avatar? I don't know if that's
Avatar.
British. Well, either way, it's avatarded.
Avatar.
Ong.
Ong.
Who says Ong? I mean, really.
Ong is a stupid name.
It's a really stupid bad name. Okay.
It's just here to have fun. Oops.
Was
Sorry
that
for
a
the
fun
shake-up.
ride?
Probably thought it was a hurricane or a hurricane.
A hurricane. Just another thing. Haru. They brought him in very randomly. It's like, who is this kid? And he was just there suddenly. And we learned something tonight. Do you know what we learned? We learned it takes 8 earthbenders to move a rock about the size of his head.
A whole crew of them.
To move a rock the size of his head. It was really bad. They're like, look at us, we're doing powerful dance moves, woohoo! And then you just see this rock across the screen.
There would have been more power if they all had thrown rocks at the same time.
Using their hands, we mean, just like chucked rocks. That almost would have been better than the powerful magic dance that they did to get that one rock over to the other guy. Would you like to go to Subway?
Subway?
Subway.
Are you avatarded? And Suka?
And then Sokka. And then Sokka and Ong. Yeah. Katara looked like she was crying most of the movie. We're not sure if she was, but her nose was red a lot, and she just looked really upset. And, Sokka?
He was intense and not funny.
Which is completely opposite than how Sokka
He was
is.
sad. He made me sad.
Made him sad. It was kind of humorous though. They got Katara's name right. They could have called her Katara,
They had a few names right.
Gyatso. All of those were correct.
It's the
But
ones that
Iroh
mattered the most that they messed up on.
Yep, Iroh. Zuko is also emotionally constipated, but more so than in the show. He would burst out at random points with very strong emotion that didn't seem
He was
validated in any way.
confused. Not where he had like direction and a very good sense of what he wanted to do. He was just mad.
Mad all the time.
Mad.
Ah!
Ong.
We don't know anymore.
Ong, the main character in the whole movie.
His name was Ong.
Ong. That sounds like something I do in the bathroom. Ong.
We didn't need to know. You wait for the end of this movie to see Aang just go berserk on these firebenders who can't create their own fire, apparently either. You wait for that, justice at the end. It's not gonna come.
The only thing cool is a wall of water.
And
which
it's like,
doesn't
wow, wall of
move.
water. And then it doesn't do anything. I don't even know what happened to it. Did it vanish back into the water?
He pulled it back down so that it wouldn't destroy
So
anybody.
he built it up. And then he pulled it back.
Even though in the cartoon he wiped out
In the
40
cartoon,
ships.
he went berserk, killed everyone. He didn't.
I mean, if you're gonna model a complete movie after a series that was that good, at least do it some justice and have them destroy stuff so you can have some satisfaction of that when you're actually watching it.
Well, then at least the firebenders died. Nope. Didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. There was no sweet victory at the end. The whole firebender thing, though, where they couldn't create their own fire, it really took away from the battle sequences. It was dry. It just looked like a normal Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, rah, kind of movie. And there was no firebending, which is what we were waiting for, especially when fighting with Aang. You want to see the firebending just going berserk. There was no berserk firebending. There was, I'm going to take this flame off this candle and I'm going to shoot it at your head. But that's all.
The fire
I'm cool
was
that way.
fire stayed to the size of wherever it was from. So if it
They
was
didn't
a big
enhance
fire,
it. They didn't.
It was a big fire out. If it was a little fire, it was a little fire out.
My brain goes, what the fook? What the fook?
What the fook, indeed.
Eh.
It was just a sad, sad day.
As I walked out from the movie theater, I was like, I knew it was probably going to be bad. But that bad? Why?
Yep. To summarize, we
didn't really care for it.
yeah.
It was just too different. We fell in love with the show for funny, happy reasons that didn't make it into this movie that had a lot of special effects, but not much heart.
Kudos to their abilities to render CGI, but any other way, in anything else, they put a lot
Acting
of
was
work
rough.
into it, we know, but it just flopped in our book. Thus concludes our mini traverse of The Last Airbender.
Thanks for watching and listening to us rant and rave.
Subscribe. We want to be popular.
We do. That's really it. That's the only thing we
Love
want.
us.
Love us forever.
Love us.
5 stars. 4 stars, not okay.
We
3
don't
stars,
care.
not okay. 5 stars. And
All you negative commenters,
we hate
your
you.
posts will be deleted.
And we hate you.
No, we don't hate them.
I thought we hated them.
We just dislike their
We dislike your